Should I or should I not? Thought Prince Bill the Blighted, heir to the kingdom of Pussbubble, as he gazed at the fair Princess Toadflower, daughter of King Old Fungus, King of Flembrook. Would she say yes if I asked her? He thought. I think I will. Princess Toadflower, you may think me a fool to ask, but at this moment his foot hits the wine tray and shatters about 15 bottles of fine wine on the floor. I must ask, will you marry me? Prince William, I regret to inform you that, yes, I will be your bride. Oh, my dear, God bless you. I shall announce it to the royal court tomorrow then, shall I? Indeed, 'twould suit me well. Oh, I must surely be the happiest man in the world, thought Bill all that day. The next morning, Bill awoke with an aching head, a sore throat, and a congested nose. Oh, the devil, thought he to himself. What a fool I was not to change my clothes after swimming yesterday, and me making a speech today, too. I truly am blighted. He sneezed vociferously while he was dressing. He only hoped he wouldn't do so while speaking to the Court of Lords. Such a thing would be really quite unseemly. When he arrived in court, his lady, yes, she now was his lady, was smiling at him. Despite himself, he took heart from her happiness. I have something of which I wish to speak to the assembly, he said in a weak, husky, and pinched voice. I would like to announce that I plan to be wed to the Princess Toadflower. Indeed, exclaimed Lady Muslian, a most supercilious person. How romantic! Show us the depth of your passion. Tell us what comes into your mind when you see this fair maiden. Bill smiled, for he had written some quite beautiful poetry for just this question, but to his utter dismay, not a word escaped his inflamed throat, just a sort of stifled grunt. This gave the general impression of total perversion. He tried to clear his nose, but that noise made it sound only more lustful. His only hope at avoiding disgrace was that the monolithic stupidity of the Assembly of Lords would not understand the suggestive noise he had involuntarily made. Fortunately for him, the stupidity of the court was truly monolithic. Wiggins, cried Lord Spittlebucket, bring me a plate of lard. If you please, sir, my name is Smithers. Well, now it's Wiggins. Now bring my lard. Yes, lord. Would you care for some music, sire? Inquired another servant. Yes, proceed. The servant now proceeded to boil a cat live, to the shrieks of which all the lords and ladies danced. Later that day, Bill got to talk with King Old Fungus in order to gain his official permission. The good king was mentally a few steps up the ladder from Lord Spittlebucket and company, yet still he was no scholar. He was dressed in blue silk, embroidered with gold, and had a long grey beard from which lice could be seen hopping to and fro. I'll let you marry my daughter, said he in a deep, disgruntled sort of voice, if you first do something hideock to prove your worth. What would you have me do? Asked Bill. Slay a dragon, kill a witch, it's all the same to me. At this point, the old king moved off to talk to some utterly moronic person whose name escaped Bill at the moment. Me slay a monster? He wondered. I suppose that I have little choice, if I me to marry the princess. Feeling a bit under the weather? Inquired the jester, who by some peculiar talent always knew what was on one's mind, and was, without a doubt, the smartest one there. What weather? Exclaimed Bill, exasperated. There's not been more than sunshine for weeks. Of course, that makes a stuffed head all the more miserable. You wear well yesterday, wear you not? I fancied I spied you with the swimming party. Yes, that was amusing, when Lady Tuba Bloober almost sank to the bottom. Yes, indeed. Bill began to sneeze again. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to infect you. Nonsense. If you would excuse me, the lords are getting bored and I have to act the fool. At this point, he ran into the main chamber, dunked his head in the wine barrel, and began to giggle incessantly. Bill set out the next day, out of spirits, unwell, and altogether disgruntled. Where he was going he knew not, nor when he would return, if ever. He rode all day, saw nothing interesting, heard nothing important. He felt miserable when he made camp that night. All he wanted was to be back at home making plans for the wedding. Whenever he had something to look forward to, something always got in the way. First of all, like an idiot, he had gone and caught a cold on the day he had to speak to the assembly. Now that obnoxious old goat, Old Fungus, had to send him on a quest right before his wedding, Bill was indeed blighted. And with the Halloween season behind us, we move back into the regular programming and the regular main series. And I want to say a huge thank you to all of my incredible Patreon supporters who made this possible. Particular thanks to Andre D, Banana Fish, Metamorph, Michael Fattori, and Zanazira. If you want to see your own name up here, it's as little as $1 a month, but you can also support the channel simply by leaving a comment, liking and subscribing, or just sharing these videos with someone you think would like them. So thanks for watching, and thanks for being you.